now let's go on this side of the bed. Now this one here, I only have one plant here, but I'm planning to divide this. They said it's invasive, but look at those blooms. It's very beautiful. Now this plant is called obedient. There are so many colors of obedient plants, but it's so amazing why they call it obedient. And I had to search about it, and the reason why it's called obedient is because when you move the bloom, it will obey. It will just, go wherever you want them to move and stays there. I'll show you, like this one here. Like if you move this bud on that side, so it stays there. If you move this back there, it stays there. See? This one, if you move it there, stays there. If you move this here, it stays there. So it's amazing. So it's called obedient. So I'm going to divide that and put a drift of obedient plants here. Alright, and now these are the mint. I think I mentioned that in my other video that this is called the Jubilee. It's here. I think this is called the golden. It's called Golden Jubilee Hummingbird Mint. Oh, hummingbirds love this mint, and the bees too. Alright, and then I have this Arborvitae here. This one here, this is an evergreen. This would grow very tall. So we planted a couple of this along the fence to give some greenery during the winter. And then I have another verbena there, and some of those periwinkle there, and I have another kind of lilies here that I planted from their roots. So they're everywhere in the bed. And then I got a dahlia right there. It was blooming. I already took the first bloom, and there's a new bloom there coming out. Okay, and I don't know, I also planted this early in the spring as a bare root, and I didn't pay attention to the height, the size, and I thought that, the dahlias I know in the Philippines are tall, so I put this at the back. So, but it doesn't look like it's going to get taller than that. I don't know, it might be, but that's how it is. We just, I just planted, which I thought they are okay, but it looks like they're not in the right place there, but it's all right. That's how it is. And then I get those roses there that they're finished blooming, but although sometimes they still produce few blooms, but they bloom in the spring, early in the spring. So that's climbing rose that I tried to put them in the fence. And then I got a peony here. That's the peony. I don't remember the variety nor the color, but I think I chose pink or white. It's you know, it's either white or pink. But I don't know if they will ever produce flowers here. They need a very cold winter in order to produce blooms in the spring. So we'll see. But I bought a tree peony that is supposed to produce blooms here in the south, here in our area, which is zone 8. So that's I'll show you when it, I haven't gotten yet, but I'll show you when I got it. And then I just planted this this is a lavender, and this is called Annuc lavender. That's the supposed to be the bulb. I just planted it not long ago, so I bought 2 of that, so I get 1 there too, so I think it will be pretty there. This is the lavender. I think this is the either the French or the Spanish, I can't remember now, but they have almost the same blooms of that new one that I just planted. But this is, see, we had got buds there. This is the second bloom this season. It bloomed early in the spring, and then I cut them back, and now they are ready to flush another bloom. And then I get this other kind of lavender. This is the English lavender. I got 2 of this, and they produce purple, deep purple blooms. They just finished blooming, and I just cut back the blooms this morning, and I'm hoping that they would produce another bloom before winter. And here we have this clematis. There, they are done blooming. They bloom early in the spring, and it was a magical show of blooms, large blooms, and all you can see are, you know, flowers. You cannot even see the leaves. And they are supposed to bloom in the fall, so I'll show you later when they bloom. But I'll show you a picture of the bloom that I got last spring. Here, this is the, let's turn the side of the bed right there, and I got another arborvitae there and another dahlia there. That's another dahlia, and I got another peppers there. And then this one here is the Russian sage. I got 2 of those. They kind of struggle here because Pima, my dog, step on them all the time, and I thought that they die, but they come back this spring. The other one there are just, you know, struggling because it's been broken several times already, because Pima just step on them all the time. So, but they produce very nice flowers. Look at those. And then I get another verbena here, the white one. And in this side, I plant lots of lilies, different colors of lilies from bare root. So they just start coming out. So hopefully next year we can see flowers on those lilies, day lilies. And then I just planted this red barberry there. That's the red one. very beautiful. And then I got here a boxwood. So I'm planning to plant more boxwoods in my beds because these boxwoods are evergreen. I'm planning to plant more boxwoods in my garden because they are evergreen, so they will give us some greenery in the winter. So this one has a very shiny leaves. I think they're called the Green Mountain. This is the Green Mountain boxwood. Okay, and I'll show you this one. Hey, that's dragon. Isn't it very pretty? Ty bought it last year on our way back from our wedding. Well, we had our wedding in Tennessee, and on our way back we stopped a store in Cherokee and we saw this one. And well, I know you know that everybody was watching Game of Thrones, so that's him. That's our dragon. And here is the bird bath. So we tried to provide, things that the birds and other insects, they need water, so they need water for drinking, for bathing. So I didn't see a bird bathing in here, but maybe during the I'm not here all the time anyhow, but yeah, that's our bird bath. And then I get a begonia hanging there. It's looks like there. I just cut it back so it will produce like more branches, so it will fill up the space there. Okay, and then I got the stone crab there. I just planted this not long ago. And then I got that pot there that I made with a mint that I got from the mother plant there, and some dianthus, pink dianthus, and I got that Asian ivy there. Alright. And this big tree here is called Cleveland pears. It's an ornamental tree. They produce very beautiful flowers in the spring. So they are deciduous tree, meaning they would lose their leaves in the spring, in the winter. And then in the spring, you can see beautiful flowers. And then you got that green leaves for the rest of the season. Very beautiful. I love that tree. And then I have that. Look at the turtle there. I just love this ornaments in the garden. Alright, and I have that is an I think it's an Asiatic lily there. And then I planted lots of hostas here. They didn't look very well, but in my experience in the first year that you planted them, they don't look very good, but next year I expect them to produce more leaves. Then right here I just planted this one. This is Joe Pye weed. It's supposed to be very beautiful. It will grow tall here and it's supposed to fill up the space. So we'll see what happens. And then we have that bird feeder there. And then Ty just put a new bird feeder there. Right there. I love those. He got this last fall when we went to the mountain, and on our way back we dropped by to a store to buy some corn stalks, some pumpkins to decorate for fall, and Ty found this one and he bought it. It's just so pretty. He wanted birds to be here in our yard. You know, he just loved watching birds. I love them too. And then this is the other peony that I was talking about. I planted this last fall. Now I just learned that the best time to plant a peony is in the fall, and that you should not plant it too deep. So I planted in the fall, so I have this gorgeous foliage, but I don't know if it flowers. I don't see any bud, and I don't know if I planted it too deep or just the right and then I have another monarda there. So I put this one here to protect it. Pima keep stepping on it, and they broke. I got another one there, so I put them, and somehow it works. So I got those gorgeous blooms there. And then this is the blueberry. That's very, now if you, and then let's head this way. So we got here, then another arborvitae there, and then another verbena there, the white one. I get grass here that I plant that produce blue foliage. They're called blue fescue, I guess. I don't know, it looks like you're browning, I don't know, but I planted it there. And I have another drift of daylilies there. Then I got peppers everywhere there, and I have another pink verbena there. And then this is our oak leaf hydrangea. So they produce flowers in the spring, and I still have these flowers there. So look very big, very beautiful. It's called an oak leaf hydrangea because the leaf is similar to the oak, or looks like the leaf of the oak tree. So it's called an oak leaf hydrangea. Very beautiful. I love that. I want to plant more of that, but for some reason I can't find it in the garden centers. But I will find in another garden centers and see if I can find one. And then we have this beautiful Japanese maple that we just planted this spring. We still have the tag in there. Oh, I love that tree. Then I got the pot there. That's the vermillionaire, which is a magnet for hummingbirds, and the creeping Jenny. And then over here I got those ornamental cabbage that I got from the pot. I move it here on the ground because they are going to produce flowers, and I will harvest the seeds. And then we have another blueberry there, and I get another rose there. Then we get peppers there, and I get the bitter melon there, and then I get zinnias here. So these are the few zinnias that come out. This is a pink one. I think it's called a princess pink. Let's see. Enchanted rose. That's what it's called, enchanted rose. Very pretty flower. Alright, and I get this dianthus there in the basket, and I get another vermillionaire there with a creeping Jenny, and another bird feeder there. And then here I got two of this sweet alyssum. They produce very pretty white blooms. And then that's our trumpet plant there. That's the trumpet. I don't know why it's yellowing. Maybe I water it too much. And then we get the pink rose there. They're done blooming, and I think it will rebloom in the fall. And then I get another boxwood here. That's the Green Mountain boxwood. And I get some lamb's ear. This is the lamb's ear. I get actually four. And this, I wanted a drift of that here. I like the leaves. Look at this velvety leaves. Silver velvety. I don't know how it's just pretty. Then I got another pink verbena here. And then I'm excited to see this beautiful gladiolus. Look at, it's about to bloom. Oh my goodness. This is my first time to grow it, so I'm excited. Each one has that very long stalk. And then that's the silver one there, is called the Dusty Miller. The Dusty Millers, I found them, most gardeners use them in their pots as fillers, especially in the fall because they are cold hardy. But I just tried to put them on the ground, and actually so I can have some, I don't have to buy again. I want to just get shoots from them and plant it in the pot later on. But they look very pretty there. Like, it just make that space look pretty. And of course I have that beautiful thing there. I put this I can't remember the variety of this, but this is a Super Bell. I don't know if they look like they're not doing well, but maybe because I don't water them very often. But look at their blooms. So well, this the Super Bells. And then I'm so excited with this Limelight hydrangea here. I just planted this Limelight hydrangea last year, and look at those buds. Each branch is going to produce flowers. The shape of the flower is like of those oak cliff hydrangea, but they are just smaller. But I'm so excited to see those flowers. Then I got another drift of coneflowers here that I grow from seeds. And this one here, these are the daffodils, you know, they're finished blooming. They produce blooms in the spring. I just leave them there and so they will produce good blooms next year. There, and then I got another begonia there, the white one in the basket. And then I get a couple of sunflowers here. These are just volunteers. I did not plant this. Now we get a bird feeder. We got a bird feeder right here. And the bird and the seeds, you know, the bird food that I put here are, you know, they're mixed. They have sunflowers in it. So I just leave them there. They produce good flowers. So I just thin them out. They, you know, they grow a lot, and I just, you know, thin it and let the others grow and produce flowers. So here I got my tomatoes. These are the tomatoes that I planted too early, and I thought they won't produce this fruits here, but look at those. Oh, I'm so excited. The other one there was broken, so it's kind of struggling. Pima stepped on it and broke it, but then it survived. So I hope I can see fruits in there too. And then this is the ligustrum that I just planted not long ago. I'm going to make this spherical form here to give some color. And then some more peppers there. Some more peppers. And then this tree here is called the crab apple. They produce pink, beautiful flowers in the spring, and then produce fruits. I think they have fruits now, tiny apples, crab apples that the birds love to eat. And then here I have more of peppers there. I get more peppers. And then I planted Gara. This plant here is called Gara. It produces beautiful stalk flowers. Look at those. And the bees love those. I got 3 of them here. Planted another there, and another there, another there. And then this is the trumpet, another trumpet plant that Ty bought this spring. They produce this beautiful angel. I think this is called angel trumpet. Look at that flower, gorgeous. And then these are the other pepper. And then other tomatoes. They're called the sweet million tomatoes. Again, I thought they don't produce fruits, but look at those fruits. Oh, I'm so excited. I get another one there, here. And the other one there, I don't know if it's going to survive. It's struggling. But at least I get 4 of them. Alright, I think that's all for this video. I'm going to give you another tour in the other parts tomorrow. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a good evening. Bye.